What happened?
I'll tell you what happened. There we go. Boom.
Hold on. We're still playing Persona 4.
For some
Oh, is
reason,
there no audio?
Yeah.
yeah. Hey Jay, how's it going? Yeah, I know there was no audio because for some reason Discord decided to fuck with me and like, hey, your default microphone. How about if it was?
You know,
Jay
it's
two
not
three
like
two one.
people don't come here to listen to us, Jazz. They come to just simply watch. No.
Perhaps in your case, Daddy. We should be doing good. How is it going tonight, everyone? And welcome to episode 7 of Star Wars: The Light of Memory. We are currently down both of our Force users, so it's going to be a session with a lot of explosions.
The true Star Wars.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
So, who would like to recap?
Adam.
Go ahead, Adam. Recap what happened last time.
I didn't die, or did I?
Vsauce
Watch the last episode. Yeah. I guess, I did lose my freedom, but I gained another sort of freedom.
But you lost something even more important, your cowboy hat.
And my cowboy hat, yeah, my dignity, yeah.
I like how your cowboy hat and your dignity are the same thing.
Yeah.
Wait, was that our first season or second season you're talking about?
If it's the one with Murphy Fierro, then yeah, the first season was lightning in a bottle, man. That, I think, to this day, is the greatest campaign I've ever run. I did my best with the second season. It's definitely the weaker of the two, if I'm being honest. But what else can you say but gotta miss Bob? So, yes, Adam, you were telling us what happened last time.
I remember the rest of this.
It's like 2 weeks ago, man. You can't expect Adam to remember that far. But basically, we looted the Hutt's palace.
Yeah, we looted it for sure. We found a bunch of different stuff. I found a damn bug that's poisonous.
His name is Gand.
Yes.
And we found one of my clutch mates whose name is also Gand.
Yeah. Yes, and I found a poisonous bug that was next to Gand's Gand. And I found the Jedi found a robot they didn't know what it's about,
and then promptly broke it
more.
And promptly tore his arm off, and subsequently pissed Kill Rappel out. Made him rage internally.
Although you gotta admit, sir, go ahead.
I appreciate her reaction was, I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna break it.
You have to understand, for like an innocent Twi'lek farm girl, that's such a spot on reaction. A battle droid, I'm gonna take its weapon. Also, Tom, I didn't get a chance to praise you for this last session. Partly because I didn't realize what you were referring to, but the way you described the Trade Federation as Space Walmart, Space Amazon, Space Google, that was fucking beautiful, man.
Accurate.
Yeah. Okay, so last time on Star Wars: The Light of Memory, after killing Cheeto the Hutt, you guys basically sacked the palace. Hagris, you found some dead, desiccated Huivn in the base of a statue that were being smuggled. The insects themselves are dead, but the poison is not entirely inert. Oh.
Well, you have to make sure.
Thank you for whoever is dealing subs at the moment.
It is I.
Oh, it is? Okay, what actually was you? Well, thank you, Adam. Faria Colin found a Magna Guard, a derelict Magna Guard, sitting in a pile of scrap in Cheeto's garage, and promptly broke it. The Magna Guard seemed to have blown out its memory unit, possibly some damage to the personality drive, and she removed its hand at the wrist, very clumsily, so she damaged some of the actuators. But the Magna Guard itself seems like, with a little TLC, could be functional.
Quick question: does it say that we're playing Persona to anyone else?
Yes.
I didn't update the Twitch metadata, so that's my fault.
We'll get.
I can fix that right now.
Why am I timed out? No, I can't post loot emojis or emotes, whatever they're called. There's no poll time when you're slacking.
What's up, Daestra?
I don't want to keep doing the same poll over and over again.
Yeah.
Tom
But
realized that the Imperial officer that they found might have some sort of connection to him, but precisely what that is remains a mystery for now. But the salient one, at least for the moment, is that frozen in a block of carbonite, our dear Gand found another Gand, one of his clutchmates, promptly releasing him of memory. And we're just gonna switch that to Dungeons & Dragons. I'm telling you, man, I'm not here for a week, and then all of a sudden it's like I've never done this before in my life.
Secrets.
And so that is where we left off last time, as Gand, you had just released your clutchmate from Carbonite, and he looks up at you, surprised to see you, surprised to recognize you. I'm not sure how bugs recognize each other, pheromones perhaps. But we return in Cheeto the Hutt's art gallery, as your estranged clutchmate looks up at you with wondering eyes. And the floor is yours.
I will say, brother, how did you end up here?
So
I will speak in Gan, so to the Keldorian and the Rhodian, they're just hearing.
And he sort of like leaps up to his feet and rushes to embrace you. And he sort of replies in the Gand language. Is it really important to dwell on such things? Where are we, by the way? This doesn't look like Gand.
You are in the pleasure palace of a Hutt cartel member.
A Hutt cartel member. Oh, things went awry very early, very quickly. But that's not important right now. How did you find me?
You were frozen in carbonite in the art gallery.
I found you, dear sir. Sitting there. Yeah, it was someone else.
Even better, I hope we're not speaking. I hope we do the thing that bees do when we dance.
So
To communicate. So as far as the other two can tell, it's just two bug people dancing at each other.
So I did look up the I did look up the entry on Wikipedia, and the Gan do have like a clicking language. But if you want to headcanon it as interpretive dance, I am more than happy to allow that.
We're doing the clicks and the dance to communicate.
You just have a different inflection. What's up, Adam?
It's a different dialect. Like it would be great if they did like the flies. They just rub their arms together. Like doing
I'm going with the bee thing. I'm going with dancing is how Gans and our culture communicate.
Gans from your colony. And he just sort of like, you can see the amazement still glued to his face, and he says, "It's been so long. What have you been doing since you got off the planet? You made it off the planet. Have you earned a name yet?"
I cannot say I have earned a name, but you as well have made it off planet, although in a different manner than myself. I have been collecting bounties for the rebellion.
And he sort of sighs, if you will, as much as a bug can sigh.
A sad dance move.
Yeah. And he just sort of like, you can see him side-eye the other members of the party, and he's like, "I suppose I do owe you an explanation, don't I? But we can't discuss what goes on in Gand in front of them. Are they Huivn?
Oh, is this guy racist?
No, Gand just legitimately are supposed to do that. Oh, yep, that's me. Sorry. Although wasn't the Twitch thing. That was just a tweet that came in. So we're gonna do that. Boop boop, and we're good.
The hallway with me.
All right. What are the rest of you guys gonna do as Gand and Gand step into the hallway?
I think I'm looking at the damn droid.
Okay. So yeah, I do believe that you sort of gave it a once over previously. It mostly just needs new parts. It blew its memory drive. It looks like that there might be some residual damage to the personality matrix, and then again, the actuators in the wrist have been sort of like bent and clawed at by a screwdriver, and for a Magna Guard, that's kind of a thing. But it does 100% look like if you were to get the gear, get the equipment for this thing, you could get it to functional.
It's Knights of the Old Republic too, Tom. You're gonna have to find all the HK-47 parts.
God damn it. That's not gonna be cheap too. It's a good thing we're in a hut. We're in a newly acquired hut palace.
I can't imagine we should stay here too long. Well, we're waiting for the other two guys. See if they come back.
And we got a weekend at Bernie's the hut, right?
That hut has several massive holes in his face, so that'd be a neat trick.
That's what the glasses are for.
Just give him a space helmet.
There we go. Problem solved. Well, I guess I'll drag the carcass of the Magna Guard to where the rest of the group is in the Grand Hall.
It's gonna be pretty heavy. I'm not saying you can't do it, but how do you do it?
Fireman carry.
I mean, how heavy is a Magna Guard? I assume it's probably at least a couple 100 pounds.
I would imagine so, yes.
Which isn't completely impossible to carry a couple 100 pounds, let alone drag.
Okay, so you're just gonna drag it.
I mean, I'm gonna carry it as best as I can. It's probably gonna end up being dragged.
Okay, fair enough. Hagris, what are you doing as the other two are attending to things?
Hagrid.
Well, I see that my I don't know my chauffeur is off in La La Land, so I pocket the bugs and casually walk out.
To where?
His Fundoshi.
I put in my phone Doshi and just quietly follow Kill Repeal to see if there's anything else I can do.
Hi,
Oh, and I also have computers stuff knowledge.
Kill Repeal is
sheet actually.
Oh, so you're going with Kill Repeal to check out the Magna Guard.
Yes.
What would you like to do if you're, unless Kill Repeal is going to block you from looking at it at all?
I punch him in his stupid snout.
You put my cowboy hat on and then you punch it off.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, Kyle's character still has your head.
Yeah.
No. How dare he?
Is it like
Yeah,
punching a Rhodian in the snout? Is that like discombobulating a shark by punching it in the nose?
I imagine it's like getting punched in the mouth, but it's like all lip.
Well, to be fair, punching most things in the nose is pretty discombobulating.
Except Voldemort.
Just flick him in his little suction cup things on his head.
Who technically owns Adam's character? Kihal Shock does. Kyle owns Adam.
Yeah, I was gonna buy him first, but Kyle beat me to it.
I'm in high regard. Hot selling ticket item.
No, you're not.
I just like to think I am.
I'm sure you do like to think like that.
But yes, what are you doing with the Magna Guard, Adam?
hop on him, drag it for now, or carry
Okay.
it to.
So you're just gonna help him move back. Again, we're still talking about a couple 100 pounds, so there's probably like a leg or something that's like carving a divot in the hut's nice tile floor. But it is slowly moving towards the gallery.
I forgot. Do we level up?
You should be level 3 currently.
Oh shit!
Are you still level 1, Adam?
I think so.
Hey man.
I think I'm actually level 2. I think I'm level 2 actually, but I don't remember.
So Gand, you follow Gand into the, or rather, Gand follows Gand into the hallway, and he sort of leans in, even though he's still speaking the Gand language. It's very, very hushed, muted tones, very, very subtle dance moves, and he says, "Brother, you know this Gand has always wanted to pilot a starship. It's this Gand's dream."
Is following your dream how you ended up here?
I needed money if I was going to, or this Gand, sorry, that you don't, Gands don't use I, they find it, what's the word, arrogant. This Gand needed money if this Gand was to pilot a starship one day. So I took out a loan, shall we say, but I was swindled. And when I couldn't pay back the loan, I ended up, or when this Gand couldn't pay back the loan, this Gand ended up in bondage. This Gand was a slave to one of the colony lords. But slaves don't pilot starships, so this Gand couldn't live like that. I stowed away on a ship to one of the orbiting stations around the planet, and from there this Gand stole a starfighter to get further out. I think I was apprehended by one of the human findsmen before I made it too far, however, and the next thing this Gand knows, this Gand ended up here with you.
I will point to the steaming mass of hut, and I will say, this Gan believes that one was your creditor.
You sort of see, it's tough to read expression because he's got the rebreather on. And he says, "Wait a minute. If I wasn't taken back to the colony, does that mean our planet's findsmen are still after me?" And you, again, with the body language, you sort of just start seeing this.
He said me. Take him down.
Yeah, that's going to be real hard. I'm doing my best here, guys.
This one believes that. Wait, he said our findsmen are still looking for. Our findsmen were also looking for him for leaving.
So you being familiar with your own culture,
Yes.
would know that like the findsmen are basically force sensitive bounty hunters. You might not necessarily know that they're force sensitive. In the Gan Society, they have the religious aspect to it, but yeah, and one of their
like the Jedi findsmen.
yeah, one of the big things is they hunt down slaves. So if your brother's an escaped slave, it stands to reason that maybe that's why he got off the planet in the first place, and if he still hasn't settled a score with them, then he might still be in trouble.
This one believes that is a likely conclusion. However, this one is not sure how long you have been frozen in carbonite. Hence, it is unlikely the findsman will be immediately looking for you.
This one doesn't know. Is it safe? Maybe perhaps this one shouldn't drag you into danger.
This Gand would not be so quick to abandon a clutchmate.
You see him sort of like slump down against the wall, and he sort of rests his head in his claws. And this one doesn't know what to do. This one, perhaps until this one figures things out, this one would very much appreciate a clutchmate who understands. But if this one puts you in any danger, you say the word, and this one will be gone.
This Gand is already in exile. This one has not left the planet of its own accord.
Well, that's interesting. I don't think that was in your backstory. I mean, I'm assuming it was in your backstory. I don't think I knew about that.
I do believe I mentioned it. My radical ideas got me kicked off my planet pretty much.
Okay, I just might not have written it down. But very, very interesting story beat. Okay, I was updating the campaign notebook, so I'll make sure that goes in the new version.
Mhm.
And as you were talking to, for clarity's sake, I will call him that Gand. You hear this horrible screeching, just echoing down the hall as Hagris and Kilrapeal are dragging this huge metal frame behind them.
Dude, that Gand is my favorite Guilty Gear character.
I'm not sure how Gand refer to themselves as a group other than Gand, like how we refer to groups of people. So I will say, for now, I will point to the two people dragging the Magna Guard, and I will do my little bug dance, and I will say that this is one's that those are this Gand's current swarm.
There you go.
So as you guys near with the Magna Guard, you sort of see the new Gan sort of stand up from the floor, and he sort of like timidly approaches, his chitinous claws clicking together, and he sort of like raises a hand as if to greet you, but he looks like he's not sure how to proceed.
Does he not have a vocabulator on him?
Probably. I'm assuming he can speak basic. I'm just assuming he's also shy.
I will not offer to help, but I will point to my clutchmate and I will say this one is this Gand's clutchmate. This Gand is a starship pilot.
Guys, let me know how we're doing on Twitch, because our fucking OBS is flashing all kinds of pretty colors. So if you're seeing problems on your end, let me know.
Yeah,
Sorry,
there's a
Adrian.
few hiccups here and there.
Let me try something real fast and we'll see if this fixes it. Okay, we are green. So hopefully that's a little bit better. Okay, good to know.
I will point to Kill Repeal and I will say this one is also a Sword of Findsman, and I will point to.
And he
to
sort of
Adam
like takes a step back.
Mhm. Mhm. And I will say he is of this one's current swarm, and I will point to Adam's roadie, and I will say this one is that one's slave, as I point to Kyle's Keldorian.
Oh, you have my sympathy. He sort of croaks in this artificial vocabulator voice.
As they are,
And he sort of leans into Hagris, and he's like, "If you need help overthrowing your slave master, this one may be of use."
But he like danced it.
No, do I understand the bug language?
Well, no, he said that to you in basic.
Okay.
But does he
Most of us-
understand basic?
No.
Adam only speaks Rhodian.
Rhodian
Speak
and
the Texan
Japanese.
Rhodian? The Texan Japanese, yes.
I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1
Ohio.
second. I will be right back in like 30 seconds. Just, I don't know, fill the void for me.
No. Yo, Wanya.
I was going HCG, Mazzy, J.
Why are you watching this in 1080? Or I'm sorry, not 1080, 180.
Because that's the internet quality he's got at work, I'm assuming.
Oh my god.
He's
That's
got
awful.
that sweet 2G going on.
You haven't gotten vaccinated?
No.
Just get vaccinated and you get automatic 5G.
And I'm free 5G for life. Yeah.
All I can say is my god.
Oh, he's back at Mazzy. How's he?
Hagris was
How much was I cost? How much did I cost? Or how much were you gonna buy me for, Josh?
I was gonna pay pretty much all the credits I had on me, which was about 1,000.
Okay, yeah. You fell short.
See, my pretense, Adam, was I was gonna buy you in order to hunt you, and then I was just gonna pretend to kill you, and then I was gonna smuggle you with the ship we were gonna leave on.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm back.
smuggle.
we're back after those messages from our sponsor.
I'm not
Little
gonna say it,
Caesars-
Adam. I know what you want me to say.
I was hoping to lead into it, but it didn't work. Okay.
See, everybody just spam Little Caesars until they agree to sponsor us.
No.
Little Caesars and RC Cola.
But they're so expensive now. Their hot and ready isn't $5 anymore.
Oh, I haven't gotten
Five-
forever. I have no idea how much it costs now.
It's like $5.50, but I think it's worth it. It's not premier pizza, but I don't have an elevated palate anyway. I will say this, and I feel like I'm gonna have my Italian card fucking revoked. I legitimately love their marinara sauce. Like that, a cup of that marinara sauce and some crazy bread. I'm fucking happy, man.
Or one Italian fan just threw his keyboard across the room and went Mamma Mia.
He went on Mamma Mia and tore down his Tifa poster.
I will go up and inspect the Magna Guard.
Okay, what are you expecting it for?
I'm looking at the well. I'm assuming the fact that they're carrying it means it's broken, so I want to see what's broken on it and see how hard it's going to be to fix it.
Okay, what would you like to use to give it a once over?
Mechanics,
His gun.
preferably.
Okay, go ahead and give me the roll.
I will use my inspiration to roll with advantage.
Are you legitimately just trying to burn that fucking thing? Because I will absolutely let you roll first. And then...
No, I got a 3 and a 15, so
Gotcha. Okay, so with a 15,
a 15 plus my bonus, which comes out to 24.
okay, with the 24, then you're going to come to the exact same conclusion that Kill Repeal has. It just needs new parts. It 100% needs a new memory drive. The actuators in the hand, most of them can probably be salvaged. There's probably like a couple maybe like important hinges or joints that are going to have to be just completely replaced. So, but yeah, if you could get the parts for this, you could get it up and running.
I'm going to do one of the things I was originally going to do. I'm going to have my clutchmate follow me, and I'm going to go to Cheeto the Hut's.
Smoking
what do you
carcass?
call it? No, the not his throne, his chair. I'm going to basically try to pull out the components that he tried to use to start the rollers. I forget exactly what they're called, but I'm pretty sure
The
they call
Droica.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, depends on what you want to pull from it. I will absolutely let you do that. They're both Trade Federation models, so and in wartime they're probably fairly modular. So you can absolutely salvage the memory drive from one of them. That's not a problem. It's up to you if you want to take a battle droid's personality matrix for a Magna Guard. Now the issue is the droidicas are kind of blunt instruments in that they roll and shoot and they crawl real slow. Actually getting the parts to replace the broken wrist so that the Magna Guard can do his staff shit, that might be a little challenging to salvage from a droidica. I'm willing to give you a roll to see if you can like strip it and like Numenera style jury rig something that will kind of fit.
Well, my plan is I when I saw them, I assumed they were going to turn on. Hence why I pulled out their basically the part of them that boots up.
Their OS.
Not the OS. I think I pulled out basically their power drives or whatever. So what I wanted to do was go to the Cheeto the Hutt's throne where he tried to turn them on, and I basically want to pull the remotes out of the throne, put the power drives back on, and turn on the droidicas.
Interesting.
Basically, I'm trying to take these droids with me.
Okay. What I would like you to do for me at this point in time is roll percentile dice for me, please.
Okay.
Yusuf, Madlada.
Let me just find a
Good
plain
job, eh?
D10 instead of a percentile D10. There we go.
And you were right, it is go. Goro. Yeah.
I got a 44, Chaz.
No.
Well done. If you didn't beat my roll, I was absolutely going to have them attack, but you are able to sort of go in and you reconnect the wires that you pulled out. And it takes a little bit of fidgeting with the keypad on the other side of the throne, but eventually you do hear a click and this electronic whir as all of a sudden the two rust-colored spheres flanking his throne sort of lurch into motion, and they roll out and pop.
Does anybody have a spare data pad?
I picked up a data pad earlier.
I'm going to openly ask this question because I want to pull out the power thing out of the throne and basically rig it with a data pad to create like a control, so that way I can just get these things to follow.
Well, I mean, I got this data pad with all the information on Cheeto slaves.
So can I basically pull apart electronics chest to make a portable remote to get these things?
Give me mechanics.
That's going to be a 21 total.
21 is, yeah, I'll say you can compile something together. Because also the game is just more fun when I give you guys like weird shit. So yeah, fucking have battle droids. I don't give a shit.
I'm basically.
I can't wait to see what explodes.
We're slowly building the Confederation back up.
So I'm going to go back to my party, and I'm going to kind of assume that our plan is to wait for the two flunkies to come back because we're assuming they were the ones that also know how to get off, basically get into the areas we need to get to next. That they're the ones who know how to get out of the city now that Cheeto the Hutt has had his head currently exploded.
Since since he fell down the stairs.
Yeah, there was Hutts aren't really good at going downstairs, and so this is a pretty normal thing to happen when they don't have people to carry them around on palanquins.
Yeah, you trip down the stairs that he doesn't have stairs in his house, and then shot himself in the face with a high-powered automatic.
My God, a tragic accident that could not possibly have been avoided.
Okay, if that is what you wish to do, so 2 questions. First of which, are you guys going to stay the night here?
I would say
Rent,
yes.
What's
free
that,
rent,
Adam?
free food. Free rent, free food.
Right, and kill repeal you as well.
Sure. Dibs on Cheeto's room.
If you want a room that smells like Hut, be my guest.
Just
But if
just smells like weird slug and body butter.
I'm assuming it has a quadruple king size bed though.
I think I did deliberately make the bed like 12 squares by or something. So
Fucking emperor-sized bed.
That
12
that needs
12
to be the
squares.
next size bed, just emperor and empress size beds.
So if you are going to stay here, my next question is there anything else anybody wants to do before turning in for the night?
Can I set the droid so that if somebody comes through the front doors, they kind of turn on? Basically,
Well,
as
Yep.
like a program directive. If anybody comes through these doors, turn on and hold them there.
You're the one building the remote control, so if that's what you want to do, then absolutely.
Yeah. Do you want me to roll some kind of computer mechanics?
No. You rolled a 21 to build the remote, so I am reasonably confident that you were able to put it together to your specifications. Also, Daestra, we talk about 1984 and hentai during the games, so really, you don't have to spare any pity for me. Nobody else does.
It's true.
But yes, you can absolutely do that.
Okay.
Or
I'm
can you
basically
use
using
one
it
to watch the
for
friend?
right now.
Wait, what's up, Tom?
Use one of the droidicas to watch the friend, and the other one to watch the fucking Imperial.
What are you going to do with him, by the way?
Take one of those apple sodas.
Well, we still can use them for now. We might eject them into space later. Who knows?
All right, and
What were you suggesting, Tom? To put one up front and one where?
To watch the Imperial.
Oh yeah, that's probably smart. I'll do that.
okay,
If Kill Reveal suggests it to Gand.
are you going to keep him in the dungeon, or do you wish to stow him elsewhere?
Kill Repeal currently has custody of him, so I will leave it to his discretion.
You know what? We'll let him bunk in one of the rooms. Specifically Hagris's room.
So him and Hagris are sharing a room, and I'm setting the droid up to sit in front of the door.
To fire it
no.
anytime the door opens.
If anybody tries to leave the room, the droid is set to just open fire and unleash hell.
Okay. Hagris, what are you doing with the remainder of the night?
I think it's decided.
Disabling the droid? Sitting there. So I can take a leak in the middle of the night.
That seems like a bad idea if you fail.
I know.
But I like to imagine the droidicas just very like going up to like right up to the bed where they're trying to sleep and kind of watching them with the whirring motors going.
Just these pinpricks of light in the darkness.
I guess I'm gonna try to dig a hole to the other room so I can just go out the other side. Prison Escape episode, let's go. I didn't have one the other day. I got bought out.
I mean,
Adam, just go be in the corner.
Adam, are you actually looking for a means of egress?
Potentially. I always want to have an escape plan there.
Because
That's
if you
not
remember, when you awoke in the dungeon, you do remember the horrible smell of open sewage and hearing a splashing of water.
Yeah. And I do have the bucket still. I believe so.
A steel bucket.
Yep.
See,
I
why
thought
do you need
you-
to leave to go to the bathroom, Adam? You already have a bucket.
Yeah.
But it's my helmet now though, because my head's bald.
You're a Rhodian!
Planning my great escape. Be Houdini up.
Okay, but seriously, So I'm assuming that Gand, you're good, right?
Yeah.
Kill Repeal, you're good.
Yeah.
Hagris, what are you actually going to try to do tonight? Are you going to try and escape the Hut Palace? Are you going to fuck with the droids? Or are you just going to go to bed?
I was going to bed though because I do have another witness, so I can't really escape.
Yeah, who's watching who in this situation, it seems like.
You know, we're both
The
watching
best
each
part
other.
is
Like,
neither of you know which one that they're
yeah,
actually supposed to be watching the other.
I
They
know.
think it's the other way around.
Yeah, we're watching each other, but then the droid's watching both of us.
Just sitting in front of the door, kind of following you with its guns as you like move across the room. I imagine it's. I probably would set it to focus on the Imperial, but I do like the idea of just not being able to do anything without a trained gun on somebody.
It can't distinguish between the two.
Okay, so if you choose to rest for the night, everybody can go ahead and heal up to full. I'm not exactly sure what the rest rules are in this one, and I don't care. Just go ahead and heal up to full if you have taken damage. Gand, would you roll a percentile dice for me one more time, please?
Can do. That is going to be a 90.
A 90. Okay. From your sound sleep, each of you are awoken by the echoing sound of a huge blaster going off.
Oh, Kagras is dead.
Is it the droid? Was it the droidica in the room next to me, or the one I put at the front door?
Sounds like the front door.
Okay, I'm immediately. Obviously, I sleep with my heavy blaster rifle, so I as soon as I wake up, I turn it on and start running to the hover lift.
As do I. Except, I just pull my gun out and put my helmet on.
Okay.
I wake up dead.
Adam tries to get out and get shot down.
Adam, what do you want to do?
I'm not opening the door. That's for sure. Well, did they tell me that the droid was there? I'm assuming, yeah.
I'm assuming you know about it. I'm assuming it's public knowledge, unless Gand and Kill Repeal deliberately tried to hide it from you.
No, I wanted the droid to be in the room with the Imperial.
Yeah, so then I'm just staying put because I'm not getting shot. I'm barely coming back. I'm barely at full life for the first time in a long time.
Not getting shot. Okay, bet.
It could be worse, Adam. It could be your Scotsman.
I know.
Oh, I
That
love
was like
that.
that was like multiple months in game and multiple months in real time that you went
Yeah.
at near death.
Yeah, my character had to die in order for you to get back to full health.
Yep.
Those are some
I had some of those
awesome
invisibility
healing.
frames. Yeah. Yeah.
Realistic, but what a pain in the ass to get through.
Yeah, pain in the dick to get through that. Like I can't do shit. I got 1 HP, guys.
It's like, oh, I'm
I'm
a
done.
real human being having to deal with real human consequences of nearly dying.
So, you guys come out of the room, you hit the grav lift, and as you do so, you step into Cheeto the Hutt's throne room. You see the droidica that you stationed at the front gate. The doors are wide open at this point. So you can see its blasters primed, ready, smoking, and it sort of tucks itself into a ball and rolls forward through the double doors into the darkness beyond.
Okay. As soon as I get the chance to, I'm following it.
Okay, Kill Repeal. What are you gonna do?
I guess I am too.
So I'm probably going to go up to where the door was open and then kind of like look around the corner before I fully run out into the dark.
Okay. Would you please roll a d20 plus 6? And I would like you to do that for me twice.
Wait, who? Me or?
Josh.
I got a 12 and an 11.
A 12 and an 11. You say. Those are some really, really sad rolls. So you see the beams of the Droidica's blaster sort of just lance out into the darkness, strike, and give me a perception roll. Kill repeal. Did you went forward too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will give you the roll as well.
Okay,
I got
what am
it.
I rolling?
Perception.
Perception.
I have a 21.
And you know what? I'll use my whatever it was called. The thing that we keep hoarding.
Your inspiration.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah. Oh, that's a 19 on the die. I should probably pull out my character sheet. But you see, that won't take me very long to do. Alright, so that's a 26.
26. So as you see the beam sort of illuminate the darkness, you notice that it appears to be taking aim in the recesses of this chamber. It seems to be taking aim at Dargus, the Doug that you met at the Maglev station. And Dargus sort of like leans out from around a corner, levels a holdout blaster at the droid, and fires. And is probably he is absolutely gonna hit.
Wait, doesn't this thing have shields?
It does. So the shields in Saga Edition function as like a super huge damage reduction. So I think it has like damage reduction 20 or something off the top of my head.
That would have been a pain in the ass to fight.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't throw things at you guys expecting you necessarily to fight. It's more like a puzzle that I expect you to outwit.
We both play DCC, Chaz. We both know combat isn't always the best option.
Yeah, but that's why it's fun to play with you guys. Yeah, so the blaster just sort of like lances out from Dargus's gun, strikes the shield, and disperses.
Is Dargus the only one here?
No, you absolutely see Jath sort of duck out, take a pot shot, and then duck back into the darkness, but again, strikes the shield, disperses, nothing.
I'm going to look at kill repeal, and I'm going to say kill one, question the other.
Sure, I'm down. Which one are we killing, though?
Which one seemed like they knew more from our interactions with them? Which one seemed like they might have been more the muscle, or which one might have been more the brains kind of situation, or is it pretty equal from the vibe we got off of both of them?
Well, you see, Josh.
Would you like me to roll some kind of insight?
Or just shoot someone and hope we get lucky?
Always a viable option.
I'm going to ask for a perception check. Since there's not really like a sense motive or an insight.
I got a 24.
Okay.
I got a 26.
Jath, the Bothan. He was probably the one that seems like...
How's it going?
Hey, what's up, Von Morrison?
The Boston seemed like he knew more what was up.
Yeah, he seemed like he was more of like the brainy guy, and Dargus was just kind of there as backup.
I will say the Bothan seems like the useful one, as I kind of point my heavy blaster rifle around the corner and blast at the Doug.
All right. Take the shot.
That is going to be a 21 to hit.
21 is actually going to miss. So, with that, I'm going to ask everyone to roll initiative.
But yesterday,
What's up?
I was telling Vaughn I had my drinks yesterday.
Wow.
Adam drinks a whole bottle of umeshu every day.
Not every day.
Yeah, it's Umeshu one day and then Choya the other.
No.
Just to for the authenticity, Adam actually buys like huge clay pots of rice wine.
I drink it straight out the pot like they do it with the string and everything. Yeah.
A 22 to my initiative.
22 for Gand. Kill repeal. How'd you do?
I get a 13.
13 for kill repeal.
Do you want me to roll for the droidica?
Yes, please. And that is actually going to be a +8.
Droidica got a 20.
20 total?
Yes. 12 plus 8.
All right, Hagris, how'd you do?
My brain can't do math right now. 16 plus 9.
That's 25.
There you go.
When was the last time you slept, Adam?
At 6 a.m. this morning until 9 o'clock this morning. Yeah.
Adam, that's not good. Like, and I
The
say this
bed.
as somebody who's chronically sleep deprived. No bueno, my guy.
What do you think I'm running on energy drinks right now?
Adam's just pumping himself full of caffeine, blocking those adenosine from hitting his brain.
I am the caffeinated conquest. Getting that.
Conqueror, Adam. Or conquistador.
Yes, Tom used the better words.
Is it adenine or adenosine? That the chemical that builds up in your brain that makes you sleep?
I think it's Cosine.
I know it's an A something, right? I think it's either adenine or adenosine. But basically, Adam is just, it's still building up in Adam's brain. He's just keeping enough caffeine so that those caffeine chemicals are just locking in those adenosine receptors.
That's why I'm the sleepy Adam, guys. Yeah.
Okay, so Adam, you're actually up first. Should you deign to actually do anything?
I'm staying in bed. Cause I'm not leaving the statue in the bed. I'm making a pillow fort with the other guy.
You're really bonding with him?
Yeah.
With
Are
the
you
other
bonding
guy.
with a space Nazi?
He wakes up and he sees that you like braided his goatee.
Wait, are you bunking down with the space Nazi or the Gand?
I thought I was with the space Nazi in the same room as him.
Yeah, we told the
Where are
space
you?
Nazi he had to bunk with Hagris.
Who are you punishing there?
It's a good question.
Damn it, Daestra, you're taking your job too seriously. Can't even post my face anymore. My
So
face
the,
is banned on my own channel.
So the Imperial. What was his fucking name? Biff. You see Biff's eyes sort of slide to the side at the sound of these raucous booms of gunfire. And he says to you, "We could seize the moment, you know." Nothing, just absolutely don't care. Is Adam aware that I am talking to him?
Hey, wait. I thought I was listening. I was reading the comments and I got distracted. Say again.
The Imperial says to you, "We could seize the moment, you know."
The
But
thing
it's-
is, Adam, if you make a break for it, you might never see your cowboy hat again.
Well, I'm assuming the droid's still there. I don't want to.
The droid is still there and it looks pissed. But that is currently your only obstacle.
I don't even have. Do I have a weapon? Did they take my weapons away?
I'm pretty sure Kahal
Uh,
Shah gave you back your weapons. He just didn't give you back your hat.
Okay, wait, Ada. Before you start, you make this decision? Let me start the poll.
I'll decide after the poll is decided.
God damn it!
What do you say to him?
Let's
Where
run that for.
would I am free of most of my debts, but I still need my hat though.
Free of
A
your
complete
debts, you're a
page.
slave. Do you honestly think these people appreciate you? They're going to cast you over the first chance they get, and you know it.
This
No,
is only gonna last 1 minute.
Look at where you are right now. They have this droidica guarding me, and yet still they stuff you down here with me as a practical joke in the dungeons.
Hey, we didn't put him in the dungeon. We let them have a room.
Oh, okay, he
yeah,
is in the
no, you
room?
were in the room, yeah.
Okay.
He's
That way-
already lying to you.
Yeah.
Shoot him at him. To be fair, we let you have a gun. We didn't let him have a gun.
Yeah.
Don't be blind. We're both prisoners here. This could be the only chance we get.
There'll be plenty of chances. They I'll need my hat back first. So that's the if you can get my hat back, then I
There are countless hats in the galaxy, man. There are things
that-
more important.
you
This is how
that
you
hat is
learn a
special
man
to
doesn't
me.
have principles, Adam.
That hat
That hat saved my life.
that hat was given to me
And
by
it
the
was
greatest bounty
taken
hunter.
from you.
No, but I must get it back before anything else.
And so you're going to scrape and kneel before the man that took your very dignity until that happens.
He also saved my dignity too. Well, I guess being bought by another slave master, but it was less death this time. He just wants me to help.
It's just like an alien. You don't have a spine to stand up on.
I just
Kick him in the nuts, Adam.
And what race are you?
What?
Show him the frailty of his human biology and strike his testicles.
What
He
race are
just
you?
pulled, he pulled the
You're so grand.
imperial racist card on you.
What race are you to believe you are so grand?
Just poke him in his knife wound.
What's your reflex defense?
21, I think. Not 20. Unless I leveled up. Nope. I don't remember if it works with the armor. I haven't updated my stuff yet. Curiosity reading. I can't read it. Read chat. There we go. Talk chat.
So he sort of throws himself at you as an effort. It seems like he's trying to grab you and put you between him and the droid. And the droidica is going to begin firing. So, Josh, I would like you to make 2 attack rolls with the droidica, d20 plus 6. And you have a 50-50 chance of hitting Hagris or the Imperial.
First one is going to be a 13.
And that is... Actually, I don't think that hits anybody. Well, let me double check. Yeah, no, I don't need stats for smoke. I need stats for Imperial Officer. Book, why you do this? 13 is going to miss both of them.
And next one is going to be a 14, so plus 6, that'll be a 20.
20. Alright, 50-50 chance to roll percentiles, and you can choose high or low for Hagris or the Imperial.
I will say Hagris is low. So that means below 50 hits Hagris then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will pray that I roll high. And I got a 95.
A 95. Okay, so that is going to be, I believe it's 5d8 damage.
Nice.
Oh,
I didn't know how much these things did.
Destroyer droids are fucking powerful. Yeah, it's 5d8 damage.
Just 5d8, right? Like nothing to add to that.
Right.
Okay, good. I don't want him dead.
Yeah, we might need him. If not, yeah, we'll improvise. That's what we're best at.
16 damage.
16. All right, Gand, downstairs in Cheeto's throne room, you hear the blasters go off upstairs. And it is your turn.
Do the droidicas have a stun setting?
No.
Okay.
No, they're here to fuck things up.
I hear the blaster go off upstairs, and I'm like, things are becoming complicated.
why'd you have to make things so
We're not going to When We Were Young, Adam. We're not going to go see Avril Lavigne.
Adam, I see the way you're acting like somebody else. It makes me frustrated.
If there's any female pop singer we idolize in this group, it's Enya.
Really? I don't mind Enya, but why Enya?
Because she was in Lord of the Rings and she owns a castle. And she lives in a castle.
Okay, that's fair. I would normally go for Lorena McKennitt, but I think you made a convincing argument. Hey, HCG, I'm gonna do the interesting, man. You can't expect me not to. It is your turn, Gad.
Blake's waffle, flapping.
Blix, how's it going?
I'm going to let the droid go one more time before I turn it off next turn. In the hopes that it doesn't kill anybody and just incapacitates them.
Okay, well, the droid has its own initiative, so you
Okay.
don't have to worry about that. But like, what do you specifically want to do? The droid is like right after you.
I'm going to go ahead and fire at the Doug again.
Okay, so he is sort of in the darkness. I'm going to give him a little bit of a reflex bonus for that, but go ahead and take your shot.
Okay. Is he standing next to the Bothan?
No, they sort of like diffused as lasers started coming in.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and burst fire then.
Okay.
And that is going to be a nat 20.
Nat 20. Holy shit. I forget if it's like double damage or max damage, or it might be max and double. I will tell you in 1 sec. I should probably figure out how critical hits work in a game before I run it, but I guess that would.
We play a lot of
Or-
systems, Chaz. We can have some leeway with ourselves sometimes.
No, god damn it! I'm a professional dungeon master. I do not do this.
You have competed in Iron GM, Chaz. I have not. I will hold you to a higher standard than myself.
You see? Hit points, combat.
So I do know with burst fire, I'm rolling an extra die.
Okay, yeah, I think you're up to like what, 5d8 or 5d10 or something?
I normally do 3d10, but with burst fire, I'm doing an extra one.
Critical hits, 1, 4 to 5.
I'm not taking any docking from you, HTG. No matter how much. You're the benefactor.
When you roll a natural 20 on your attack roll, the attack automatically hits no matter how high a defender's reflex defense. In addition, you score a critical hit and deal double damage.
Ooh, boy.
No.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
30,
Let's see if it
10
pays
plus
off for him.
That is going to be 22, 28. That's going to be 30 before I double it, so 60 damage total.
60 damage. So a huge fucking bolt streaks into the darkness. There is an explosion and a rupture of tearing flesh, and you can see Dargus, with his weird dug limbs, just sort of go flailing into the darkness. You hear him hit with a grunt of pain, so you can assume that he's still alive. But you done did some work.
Did I knock him down the damage threshold thingy?
Yeah, I've been been ignoring that rule just because it creates a wacky death spiral. But if you really want to employ that, we can.
Do you remember exactly how much damage I have to? Well, I have to beat a certain number, right?
Yeah. So everybody's got a threshold stat. The bad guys have it. You have it. Droids have it. Spaceships have it. And if
Did
you
I
exceed
beat the damage threshold?
Dude, there ain't shit at this level that's got more than 60 damage threshold. Yes, you did.
So I suppose if I knock, can you knock somebody down more than one damage condition?
I don't know, because like I said, I've been ignoring that rule this whole fucking time. We're gonna say she's protecting Dela, the other Twi'lek.
So if we knock him down one damage threshold, then he is currently at -1 to everything.
Right.
Okay. I will say it would be wise of you to surrender.
The droid is going to go before Dargus.
So the droid's firing too?
It's up to you. You got the pad in your hand.
The downstairs droidic is definitely going to fire at the Doug.
Okay.
And they're both at +6?
Yes.
Is he? Okay.
He's currently in the dark and prone.
The first one is going to be a 23, and the second one is going to be an 11.
Both of those are going to like streak over his head and just completely miss. Just with the extra bonuses. From the darkness, you see this charred sort of hold-out blaster go clattering across the floor into the light, and you hear a very pain. Fine, call off the damn droid.
Don't call off the droid. Call his bluff.
Kill repeal. It's your turn.
Well, just as quickly as the thing started, it seems it's already stopped.
Yeah, 60 damage will do that.
Only one person surrendered, though, so far.
Was it the Bothan or the Doog?
It was the Doug.
Where's the Bothan?
The Bothan is... Do a perception check.
Ah. Nat 20.
Yeah, he only got a 13, so you see him sort of like... He's sort of standing towards the way back of the room. He's warily holding out a blaster. You can see his eyes dart like left, right, center as he's either trying to weigh options or just figure out what the fuck is going on.
Which means he technically hasn't surrendered.
Well, it's not his turn yet.
He hasn't surrendered. I'll level my slug thrower at him and fire a warning shot.
A warning shot, so it means you're going to deliberately miss?
Yeah. Do I have to roll to miss? Accidentally hit.
I'll tell you what. Roll a d20, and if you get anything other than a nat 1.
No, I got a 16.
Okay. So you sort of
Damn
put
it.
one into the wall, and you hear the ting as it ricochets off the interior of the cavern.
Hits the Doug.
Jath will sort of throw down his blaster and say, "It appears we missed something last night." Back to the top with Hagris as you're currently like wrestling with this Imperial. What are you going to do?
Boogie.
Going that way.
He's getting really wily right now, Adam. You have to stick a finger in his bum.
Put your tongue in his ear, see what happens.
I mean, no. I was gonna just try to toss him to the droid.
All right, so you're going to try to like. So you guys are like wrestling on the ground, and you're going to attempt to use him as a human shield.
Yes.
Okay, strength checks.
don't have but very good, but we'll see. Where'd my dice at? There they are, up here. Where I left them. Oh, nice. 19 on the die plus 2, 21. Blackjack.
21. Oh yeah, I have balls for strength too. All right.
I think you mean Pizak.
Yes.
21 pure Pizak at him.
21 pure for Zach. Yeah.
Play Pizak in your head so that Jedi's can't invade your thoughts.
All right. So you grab him by the collar. You roll him towards the battle droid. Josh, 2 attacks at a +6, please.
He's prone. He'll be fine. That's going to be a 19 and a 12.
Ups the reverse prone.
Let's see. So the 19, I think the 19 is actually going to hit. He doesn't have great combat stats.
This is not a smart man. It's like, you know what? Let me throw it down in front of the battle droid. You said 5d8, right?
Yes. I mean, the idea was to use Hagris as a Rhodian shield, but it didn't work out that way.
It's
Use
okay.
the
I rolled
Uno
3
card.
1s and a 2 so far.
I'll use reverse Uno card on him.
11 damage total.
11 damage. Woof. All right, he stiffens as you see these coruscating red lights sort of leap into his back, and you can smell the char of burning flesh. Gand, the blasters upstairs have gone off again.
You think we should do something about that?
Nah, it'll sort itself out.
I was going to say, would you mind watching the 2 prisoners?
So you can go see the 2 prisoners?
Yes.
All right.
So while he's watching those 2, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to power down the droids.
Okay,
but
so
still have the remote in my hand in case I need to turn them back on. And then I'm going to start going back upstairs.
Okay. So you're going to start making your way back towards the grav lift. I'm assuming you're just going to run flat out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hoping the Imperials have some kind of handcuffs with them at least.
I will absolutely let you make it to the grav lift this turn. The droids are powered down right now?
Yes.
Okay. Dargus is just going... Kill Repeal can see him just sort of like crawling towards the small globe of luminescence that leaks through the open doors into Cheeto's palace. He is maimed, dude. He is charred. There's like 3rd-degree burns covering his body. He reeks of blood. And it is your turn, Kill Repeal.
Well, gentlemen, there seems to be a change in management.
Jath with his hands up. I'm listening.
We were convinced Cheeto to step away for a while. And since you all were under his payroll, I think for the time being you're going to be eating us.
So Jath, the Bothan, just sort of looks around, and you can see his like shoulders start to heave as he starts laughing. What is your response?
Shoot the dog.
Yeah, do you actually do that?
I wouldn't be mad if you did, Tom.
Yeah, I think I will. We didn't need him anyway.
All right, go ahead.
At this point, this is more of a mercy.
All right, make the attack roll.
Yeah. That Doug would have needed a back to tank, something we probably can't afford.
more thing.
How much is it?
Okay.
Isn't a back to tank in this game like 10,000 credits?
I think it's something like
fucking
that.
expensive. That's a 19.
19.
That blank.
That's actually going to miss him. Unfortunately. So he sort of leaps away as much as he can, stifling this yell of pain as the pellets of your slug thrower bounce off the floor. And Jath elaborates. He says, "Personally, I find it adorable you think we had any loyalty towards Cheeto. He was a paycheck. And since I'm looking for a new employer, all you had to do was ask."
I mean, as for the time being, you help us and you get whatever you want in this palace. We don't have any attachment here. I figure that. Well, your skills are more desirable than Gimpy over there.
Gimpy has his own bag of tricks, but my skills are at your service, oh man with the gun. Hagris, it is your turn. So it looks like... Hey Adam, you want to play D&D?
Hey, Adam, you want to learn an infinite?
I'm playing. Well, I guess. Am I?
Are you watching anime?
No, I'm not. I
Okay.
just posted. I'm getting timed out by chat by Tom, or possibly Josh. I don't know.
So you can hear this sort of mechanical whirring as the red lights in the battle droid's eyes sort of die away, and it sort of slumps down. Its blasters lowered towards the ground. What would you like to do?
You know, see problem solved. No, we don't have to get shot. And then throw the body to the side and try to
Oh, he's
get
still
out the
alive.
door. No, but I'm just gonna. He's probably. Is he bloody? I'm pretty least.
Oh, he's fucked up.
Well, good thing we have a Doug for transplants.
Yeah.
We're gonna make him wear the Doug face as a mask.
But like, don't fuck with me, bro. And just toss him to the side. And then just walk past the droid.
Are you
my
calmly
Fudoki.
walking?
I am
Droid reactivates, opens fires.
I am gracefully walking out the door.
Okay.
Showing him the backside of your fundoshi.
Yeah, pull up my.
You
Pull up my
trot
pop-
out.
Yeah.
At which point, the Imperial is going to try to shove you aside and run past as he makes a break for the door of the room.
Is this the point where I come up the grav lift?
You're close. Adam, do you wish to take any action?
I'm gonna take an aim action. If that works.
Okay, so
Aim for the leg.
you're taking aim. You have a very narrow window of opportunity. Do you fire before he makes it out the door?
Yes.
Take the shot.
I gotta find my dice again. Oh, they're up here. I forgot. Yes, there they are.
Is your gun set to stun or to kill?
Always to kill, because I never.
Because he forgets that it does the other thing.
Yeah, like there's a safety button. Oh shit.
It's like it's not that I don't believe in the gun's safety method or safety mode. It's just that it's stuck. Because I spilled soda on it and now the switch won't go down.
Wait, what is base attack at level 3? Is it 3?
You're a scoundrel, so I actually don't think yours goes up as quickly
Yours
as
is
most
all
classes.
1. Because I know soldiers goes up every level.
Well, yeah, because you're the big fighty, punchy, hurdy guy.
Yeah.
Most attack at 3 is 2. So
Well, I was gonna say I haven't punched anybody, Jazz, and I'm a soldier.
so I got a.
You've hurt a
18
lot of dudes. An 18?
Yes. So.
18 hits him right in the back. Roll damage.
I shot him on the foot though, but yeah. Yes.
You just clipped his Achilles tendon with a blaster.
Yeah, aim to
Ugh.
meme. Aim to meme.
So you actually want to like shoot him in the foot?
Yeah, and like the calf, yeah.
Okay.
The caffeinated. Dun dun. Wait. Gotta find out where my shirt. There you go. I still had Paul Tinkerton out. For some reason. Oh shit, that's a lot of damage. Or not quite a bit. 3d8. Where's that? I have D10s. I have too many D10s. Damn it.
What did you shoot him with?
I have 3d8s. Heavy pistol. There's one. Guess that'll do. There's two. That'll work. Make it easier.
You're gonna get a vibro katana though, Adam.
Yes. And I shall become the cowboy wee warrior. Is a 8 and a 3. And one more. A 2. So 13.
13 damage. All right. You clip him. He falls and just sort of slams up against the door and slides down. Gand, as the grav lift reaches the top, you hear the discharge of a blaster and a heavy thump.
Activate the droid again.
If I hear a thump, I'm assuming somebody's down, so I'm gonna kind of methodically walk up to where I heard the thump.
It comes from the prisoner room.
So I got the remote in my hand. I'm gonna pretty confidently kind of like open the door.
Okay, as you open the door, you see the unconscious limp form of the Imperial officer sort of slide over the threshold at your feet. The stoic deactivated droid stands in the background as you see Hagris with a smoking blaster, aiming low.
Smoking the blaster like a cigarette.
You're doing the. I'm gonna look at the Rhodian, look at the Imperial. Now I'm probably gonna see that the Imperial's not damaged. I'm gonna see that the Rhodian's not damaged at all. And I'm gonna look at the Imperial and I'm going to say, did he try to make a run for it?
Know that if you lie to me, I will kill you.
No, I'm gonna say, did he start it?
Yes and yes.
I'm gonna kind of grab him by like the scruff of his hair and drag him back into the bedroom.
Okay. Adam, if you had done 2 more damage, you would have killed him outright.
And he would have been the crippled for life.
Is
So
it
I have-
is it like morning or daytime at this point?
What now?
What time of day is it at this point when we're getting woken up?
Early morning, so probably
Early
about
morning.
maybe like 6:15. Corelli has a 26-hour cycle, so ish, whatever the Corellian equivalent of 6 in the morning is.
I'm going to use the blanket on the bed to basically swaddle this man like a baby, but like tie it tight enough so that he can't get out.
Yeah, no worries. He is going to be out for a while, so I'm just going to do the D&D 5e rule, and yeah, he's going to be out for an hour, and in extraordinary pain after that.
Now papoose him.
Yeah. You know how you swaddle a baby so they can't like scratch themselves?
Yeah, I know exactly
I'm
what
gonna
you're
do
talking
that.
about.
I'm gonna do this to a grown man.
No roll, you got it.
Wrangling him.
And I'm gonna beckon the Rhodian to follow me as I turn the battle droid back on.
Fired at the Rhodian.
That's a fair point. I was going to ask like what you designate him to attack, but I will say he cycled, he reset, so he's good.
Fires at the Rhodian anyway.
I'm gonna go get the rebel leaders out of their bedrooms.
They slept through the whole thing.
And tell them that we have our tickets out of here.
So Commander Draven, how do you rouse them? Because I want you to remember that there was just a gunfight.
With a gun.
I'm gonna politely knock on the door.
Who's there?
It is the Gand.
Which one?
You see the door sort of slide open, and then Commander Draven and his men are like ready with guns ready to go. What happened down there?
The situation's been taken care of. But those under the hut's previous employee, the ones who likely would have taken us out of the city, are currently within our custody.
And you think they're going to help?
If the blaster rifles weren't persuasive enough, perhaps credits will be.
Fair enough. I hope you're right, otherwise we just scuttled the entire mission. Commander Draven is going to follow you.
I'm also going to get my Bugman companion. I will introduce my clutchmate and say this one is a starship pilot.
Brother, what happened? I heard fighting. Were you injured?
I said I again. Take him down.
God damn it, you're absolutely right.
Is saying this one or this Gand easier?
I don't know. I'm just gonna forget. Like that's the reality of it. I'm gonna get better as the campaign goes on, but I'm just gonna forget. And I actually kind of appreciate Tom for calling me out. So yes, better role playing from your DM.
I will say the situation has been taken care of.
And he just sort of like
As I kind of like pat my heavy rifle.
he just sort of like frantically sort of look you over. Oh, thank the mist that you weren't injured, brother. This one has too few friends already.
This one has too few Gans. I just want their conversation slowly just devolve into only saying Gand.
Well, I'm assuming that's what
Yeah,
everybody else
yeah.
hears.
Yeah.
Or they see the bee dancing.
We put on our translators and just says Gand, 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 Gand.
I will say when friends are in short supply, one can always rely on one of these. As I pat the blaster rifle and continue to the grav lift.
This one will have to procure one. So, you drop down the grav lift. Everybody's on the first floor. Now what happens?
I will look around and say, I suppose we should open negotiations.
Jath sort of looks at Dargus. What are we going to do about him?
Oh, the Doug?
Yes.
How bad does he look?
He is barely a person at this point. If you had done 4 more damage, you would have killed him outright. And he is over twice your level.
I knew specializing in heavy blaster rifles was the way to go with this one. Every feat that I've gotten so far as a soldier has gone into my heavy blaster rifle.
So I will just tell you that he is at 4 hit points out of 64. So take that to mean what you wish, but he is mangled at this point.
I will say, what was it you did under the hut's employ?
You're talking to Dargus?
Yes.
Strong arm. I kept people in line.
My bug brain is calculating whether that's useful right now or not.
I mean, it would have been useful like 5 minutes ago.
We can perhaps drop you off at a medbay of some sort. But right now we need to... Well, Commander, I believe you can explain it better than I can.
I mean, Jath and Dargus already know the score. Like, they know the arrangement that you had with Cheeto previously. They were the ones that brought you here. They just don't know how that has changed. All right, let me call someone to pick him up. If you let me do that, says Jath. If you let me do that, then I'll negotiate as much as you wish.
This is acceptable.
I think you should do that in front of us, though.
Go with the man with the gun.
Smart man.
So he using his data pad. I guess they use data pads like cell phones, right?
Well, we have communicators as well.
Okay, yeah. So, do any of you speak Bothan?
I don't think I have enough intelligence to learn any bonus languages.
I don't.
So basically, what you
I
see.
don't remember.
What's up?
No, I don't have enough. I didn't take any languages. Nope. Never mind.
So basically, right in front of you, you're going to see him sort of speak in his communicator, and once he is finished, he will inform you that they are on their way. Help me take him to the garage.
All right, Rodian.
Where are we going on a trip? To the space to the
Jath
space
sort of
museum?
motions at you quickly. Bring me a blanket. I need to lay him down.
He is laying down.
I don't think he can do anything but lay down.
I need to lay him down and
Lay-
transport him.
Fine.
So he's going to see the charred body of Cheeto the Hutt, I think, on the way to the garage.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Unless you moved it and it's like starting to rot and smell at this point.
I don't think we have enough muscle to move it.
I don't think it'd start running that soon.
I mean, I'll pull a tapestry off the wall and hand it to him.
Close enough. So he'll sort of lay Dargus on the tapestry. He'll pick up one end and motion for Hagris to pick up the other. Do you?
Oh, am I helping?
It's up to you.
No, I'm not helping.
I guess I try to help.
Okay. So he's going to carry Dargus to the garage, and you see the shutter sort of roll up. And in a few moments, the shady-looking van pulls up right on the street that is directly outside the garage. You see a Bothan and a Duros step out. Do you do anything?
No. Unless they do something first. Keeping an eye on them.
All right. If you don't interfere with them, their attention remains mostly focused on Dargus. They will sort of, as gently as they can, lift the tapestry, put him into the back of the shady-looking van, and sort of disappear into the back alleys of the blue sector. Jath sort of clicks a button on the panel. The shutter lowers. So what did you wish to discuss?
Did he come back and tell us?
I assume most of you followed him to the garage.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we need to break the blockade, as you already know, and who better than to for espionage and well, espionage than a Bothan.
The Starfinder Jack.
What's up, Starfinder Jack? How you doing, buddy? He sort of smirks at the comment. Well, racism notwithstanding, it's a very simple matter.
Always, your species have earned this reputation.
You're all alike.
You should have been like, whoa, racism? This is technically speciesism.
How dare you?
It's a very simple matter. Cheeto accomplished everything through money or threats. In this case, money. A few of the officers in charge of the Imperial Cordon are on the take. That's why our friend, and he gestures to the bedrooms above, happened to find his way into our abode. He was not willing to play ball. All I have to do is take you to one of the cordons run by our friends, inform them that this is one of Cheeto's shipments, and you are home free.
What are the credits required for this transaction?
Let me ask you a different question. You've offered me everything in Cheeto's palace, and I know enough fences that I'm going to clean up for more than a year or two of what I would have made working for Cheeto. My question is, what are the services of one such as me worth to you?
I will look to the commander and I will be like, pay the man.
That's not what I mean. It's going to take me a while to fence this collection, as impressive as it is, and I'm going to need to find a way to eat in the meantime. What do you need?
Are you asking us to hire you?
I like to call it a mutually beneficial partnership, but if you wish to put it in such Baroque terms, I suppose we could.
We've heard of a thing called a Death Star. We need one of those.
You said this is taking place after episode 4, right?
Yeah, this is between 5 and 6.
Okay, so we definitely have seen a Death Star, or we are aware of what a Death Star is.
Yeah. And where Alderaan used to be. They knew what they were getting into. Housing all those fucking rebels.
It'll be your
Were there
butt slave.
credits stored within the hut's room?
Do I know?
Were there like any kind of credits stored within the hut's room?
Probably not. I feel like Cheeto's at that level of rich where he probably doesn't handle cash himself.
What are you talking about? It's in the footlocker. It's always in the footlocker.
Oh, we're not playing KOTOR 2. Everything is in plasteel containers and footlockers.
However, Kyle did loot like $8,000 off of the bounty hunter that you guys murderlated, so you are not without palm grease, shall we say.
I have a difficult time spending Kyle's money for him when he's not here.
Understandable.
But
But
if Kyle is
Adam,
here,
on the other hand,
if Kyle is here next session, though, I will say, considering this is our first transaction with this Bothan, I am willing to put 1,000 credits down with 4,000 more credits for a total of 5,000 once the job is to be completed.
Okay. So, if you want to wait for Kyle to make those negotiations, we absolutely can. Also, I just realized that Kyle named his character Kyle.
Oh,
So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and call it there. Let's start voting for inspiration.
Uh-huh.
I will give my vote this time to Adam for basically successfully underwear wrestling another grown man.
You call it super wrestling, Josh?
no.
Adam for underwear wrestling. Adam, where's your vote going?
um, uh, so it's a 50-50 shot.
It's not though, Adam. You can vote for yourself.
I could, but I'd also don't remember most of the session already. I have to rewatch the video.
Voting for yourself, Adam, is the dark side option.
It's the chaotic. It's the purple option there.
All right. Daestra was going to vote for Tom, but he slacked on his mod duties at the end, so he's going to give it to Adam instead.
And here I was debating if I was gonna give Daestra mod privileges.
Anyway, I have mod privileges. Daestra, look at that.
Tom, where would you like to vote?
Important word in that sentence was.
Yeah.
Uh,
Adam
I
for
always
not
think
blowing
so
a guy in prison. Good to see he's growing as a character.
we can't keep just rewarding Adam every time he doesn't make awful life decisions. We can't just reward him every time he makes the normal, common fucking decision.
That's what you do. You have to be the horrible person at the beginning and build up that reputation, and then change your heart to.
Did we lose Adam?
Yes.
Oh. Blixwaffa votes Josh. And why do you vote Josh, Blixwaffa?
Wasn't even the right whole Tamba.
To be fair, who hasn't made that mistake? Josh for aggressive negotiations.
There we go. Back on. Vote for Josh for Tom for keep banning me in chat.
Voting for Tom for banning you in chat. Tom, did I get your vote? I don't think I got yours.
You didn't. I was gonna vote for Josh for the Droideka shtick.
That note to self: give you guys weapons of mass destruction more often. It's just fun for me.
Well, we were down 2 people, so replacing them with 2 droidicas was the only logical decision.
And quite frankly, they overperformed.
Vote for Adam for being a good Hagris and not going back to his Carlo Martino roots of seduction.
God damn it!
Vote for Josh for the GAN conversation. Okay, do we have any other votes coming in?
Oh, I have to pay out.
Did I die?
What was the tally?
One person voted.
It was Jay.
Well, what did they vote for?
That Adam lives.
I
Well,
don't want to
they were
die.
right.
I have to make another character sheet. That's a drag. My character sheet's already perfect.
Adam, legitimately, I am very happy that you survived.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill you. Death just kind of becomes you.
No, Adam willingly opts into these situations.
I have to explore the different circumstances.
Do we have to remind you, Charlie, of when he fucking started opening fire on werewolves?
Yeah, fair enough. So unfortunately, we have no comment votes. However, Alcard Vamp wishes to tell us, keep up the amazing work. Thank you, Alcard Vamp. We will certainly try. Okay, so if that is going to be all of the votes for tonight, Adam and Josh have tied, and
Yay!
which we all know means they have to cancel out. So Tom, by default, you have won the inspiration. I'm sure the one poor person that voted for you feels very vindicated.
Yeah.
Okay, you wonderful people. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Is there anything that you guys would like to tell these awesome peeps?
Oh yeah, I guess there was a thing in the Majig and the what's it called the fridge art for my potential swords, my potential new weapons.
We had a fridge art? Okay, we'll check out the fridge art.
It's not. It's Nito Burrito swords. Katana braids.
Boom, fridge art.
By HDG.
I don't know if that's just.
Oh wow, that is really fucking zoomed in, isn't it? I know not
So.
Come on. Oh, did I lock it? Yeah, I see. I understand. Lock, unlock, and I should be able to move this shit now. Or not, whatever it is that you want to do, Discord.
Or just join the Discord and look at it yourselves.
Ah, there's Adam. There's Adam. Plug in the Discord.
I don't know if this works. I don't know if we have this set up.
All right, we love you too, Blix. We will certainly try.
No, I don't think that push the right button. I put I Discord instead of exclamation mark. That's how you know I'm tired.
God, I really do need to set up a Nightbot. I keep fucking forgetting. Tom, one of these days we're gonna have to sit down and like just hash out everything that a professional streamer's got. Just so we can like keep pace.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So we're getting copyright strikes. Just kidding. Nah. You guys, there's the CAFCON. What are the things called? Not HLCs. What are the pictures that don't make sense that are copyrighted?
What?
What?
Not NFTs, right? Brain not working.
I think you're referring to that.
Yes, there goes. Yes.
Okay. Good night, everybody. Thanks for being here. I am gonna go play some fucking Central Fiction. So Tom doesn't
Before
like
that,
the
raid.
What's up?
Raid.
Oh yeah. Okay. In which case, who do we want to raid today?
I don't know if you want to do Quincy Tavern or if there's other people. The other people that are on there.
Should raid your Weeb Warrior.
I'll just start
Now
streaming
Adam has
right
to
now.
keep streaming. He doesn't get his sleep.
The caffeinated stays up.
As long as Adam has enough people watching, he's not allowed to sleep.
This is in his contract, actually.
Okay. So we've got Sushi Dog, which I think is one of Amai's friends. We've got Quincy's Tavern, who's just kind of an all-around cool guy. If you guys have seriously, we need Twitch friends, man, like bad. So if there's any suggestions on who you want to raid, let me know.
I don't know nobody.
Josh, you pick. I would ask Adam, but God knows he's gonna take another half hour.
No, I don't know. Roll a die. I don't know these people.
All right. Even is Sushi Dog. Odd is Quincy's Tavern. All right, we're raiding Quincy.
Goodbye, you beautiful fools.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, friends.
Goodbye.